Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5. Folks, today we've got Corrigan Oil 200 at Michigan Speedway. 100 laps in this race. And we're back on the pavement. One race left to go before the playoffs. We will take a look at that playoff picture after this race, so stay tuned for that. Let me go ahead and set the truck up, and then we'll get ready to go out and practice. Okay, so we've got the truck set up to the best that we can. We did also upgrade our department. As you can see, our speed and accuracy for pit road are both up to 95 now, so hopefully that'll help us a lot. Just select that truck. We're going to get out to Michigan here, and we will see you right before qualifying. So I went to do my setup, and I accidentally hit the... I do it. Just remember, I talked about this before. My... steering wheel is doesn't have the button letters on it, and sometimes I get mistaken. Sometimes I mess up, okay? And it happens. But, we can qualify. I have no idea what we can do, honestly. This is going to be pretty much a train wreck. We did change the truck color from white to light blue, and the stripes then from light blue to dark blue. I don't know. Just for fun. Anyway, yeah, let's qualify. All right, here we go. Qualifying lap now underway.
Qualifying count. Here we go.
I don't really know what we're gonna do, but I didn't practice at all, as you saw, so this isn't great. Okay, we got through 1 and 2 without crashing, so that's good. Long back stretch before we come into 3 and 4. We're going to try to push this as much as humanly possible. Also while keeping it down on the line. All right, we were able to do that. And let it fade up so we don't oversteer. Oh, that felt good. We'll go down on the apron in hopes to Hey, we got the goal. Yeah. Oh, wow, the goal was 42.265. We got 42.265. 20th place qualifying. Not too shabby. Top 5 back to normal. Johnny Sauter, Stuart Friesen, Matt Crafton, Grant Enfinger, and Natalie Decker. Getting into our custom drivers, John Perez, 12th place qualifying. David Schildhaus, 17th. Max Cost, 19th. We're in 20th. Jeremiah Graham behind us in 21st. Matt Kenseth, 22nd. Eliza Bethel, 23rd. Taylor Carpenter, 24th. Bradshaw Stout, 25th. Parker Smith, 26th. Speedy Jones, 27th. Gary Norton, 28th. Michael Chavez, 29th. Bryce Egan, 30th. Lance Norick, 31st. And Casey Kane comes in 32nd. We've got 100 laps to go, and we need to maintain at least 20th place, so let's get out there and hopefully do exactly that. John Perez. They're likely going to race us dirty. Fantastic. Matt Kenseth is going to come after us. What on earth? Michael Chavez failed pre-race inspection. To the back with him. Oh, good to know that John Perez, who's in front of us,
we're going green,
may cause issues. All right.
Ready?
Well, here we go.
Green.
Just going to have to race the best that we can. Here comes... all right. It stopped. He is driving up the track on me. See, we just got off of each other from that. That was unbelievable. I'd like to get in front of him before the end of the corner. We do. But we get a great run off. That's important. Huge run. Let's get in front of the drivers who hate us. And we're doing sort of that. Well, not really. There he is. Ooh, there we go. All right. Well, we got through it. Perez hit us, but it slowed him up, so that was safe. And I have no idea where Kenseth is, but he's not in front of us, so that's good. So we may have just avoided all the hate and anger. And crazy enough, we're up in 15th place after lap number 1.
Still there.
We're past Rayum, getting to 14.
Hold your line, got one inside. You're all clear on the bottom there.
And he's going to partner up with us as we are... Oh, we lost his draft. I know Harmon is not a friend. He is a foe, so we want to avoid him as well. What is going on here? As I'll be honest, I did use a custom setup for this one.
All right.
It felt like the truck is in a position, we were in a position to try that out again. We'll just say that. So far, so good. I don't really have anything to compare it to, so I don't really know what to say. But we're up in 11th place, so it must be doing something right. We'll go back through 1 and 2 in hopes of making gains on Jennifer Jo Cobb and Gus Dean, while putting Jason White and Angela Rutsch just a little bit farther back. Got a little loose coming out of 2 there. I'll have to be aware of that. Make sure I let the car fade up right or come off the gas if we need to. So we've caught up to Jennifer Jo Cobb's bumper. And that is good. Jump to her inside.
Still there.
Kind of fade up so that we have some room to turn in. I don't want it to be a shallow turn. She'll get down in front of us again. We'll come completely off the gas to avoid running through her. Because, you know, last thing we need are more enemies, and Cobb is not one of them. And honestly, 11th place is fantastic. Our goal is 20th. If we get this 20th, we will have achieved the 2 or the 4 race goal. And I didn't want to pick the 15, finishing in the top 15, because I didn't realize, I mean, we were having a hard time finishing in the top 25, much less top 20. But we had these 2 tracks so far have worked out in our favor, so that's pretty awesome. Angela Rutsch, though, is getting a pretty big run on us right now. She is our partner, so I expect, yep, that shove, which isn't bad on the straightaway. Tight, 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 tight. We're good. We stayed off of her completely. We're not going to get into Rutsch's way and just be cutting her off. That's not okay. She's got a faster truck than us, better equipment right now. We just kind of need to settle into our driving anyway. Feels all right. Truck feels good. The fact that we have a second lead over Spencer Boyd is a huge deal for us. It's a big track. I mean, I don't know how they don't consider it a super speedway. Drafting matters. Although it's not pack racing, so maybe that's why they don't consider it. I mean, everyone's spread out. You obviously don't just keep your foot on the gas the whole time.
Still there.
There's a lot of tire wear, or can be, I guess. Yeah, I get it.
Stay low, stay low.
We're definitely running a lot slower through this corner than we did in qualifying. We did it at 167. And we came out of it this time at 165, so we're definitely running slower. It might just be because I wasn't using the whole track as well. We'll see. 14 left in stage number 1. We kind of are in our bubble right now, but we'll see if we can get anything. And we get a nice run. We're not running that top line. Maybe we should run that top line and preserve our stuff until the end of the stage. Just hang with them and see if we can't get any kind of positions before the end of the stage to get us some more playoff points. I don't know if this game was win and you're in, because if it is, we are technically in the playoffs, but it's all for naught, because it's not like we're going to be in any situation. Although we have a road course in 2 races, so I don't know. That could be good too. Angela's pushing us up in front of Jennifer Jo Cobb.
Stay on the bottom here.
189. Wow. I can't do that. That was crazy. I can't believe we held that. I mean, we didn't hold that, but I mean, held the truck together. Here we go again. Right up behind Gustine, trying to get a nice run. To his inside. Angela Rutsch is there again.
Still there.
We're going to try to get a nice run through this corner. And we did. I mean, I don't know if he's, well, actually, he's not an enemy, so I'll just get up in front of him and see. Oh, Angela's got the run on the inside. Maybe I made the wrong choice by going up, but we're still in the top 10. And we can just run drafting with her. Or not. Yeah, there we go. Gotta figure out. Yeah, I think I wore him out pretty good. It's not that bad, actually. Although I don't think we have enough. Is that... Oh, Jennifer Jo Cobb getting a nice run. It definitely was helpful having Angela Rutch pushing us. Oh, I just got super tight like a moron because I didn't turn in at the right time at all. I was spending too much time looking at the stats. Little tiny bump on the wall. That's going to cost us quite a bit. Hopefully we can use the draft from Dean to not have it cost us too much. There we go. There we go. Whew. Thank goodness Gustine was here because his pulling us with the draft was a big deal. 10 left in stage 1. So we'll do a speed up and we'll be back with you at the end of the stage, or if Akashi comes out before then.
Nice driving that stage, driver.
We're going to have to do a mid. We're going to have to kind of maintain the tires this next run. We definitely burned them up pretty good. So, yeah. Obviously, we're pitting. And hopefully we can not drive as terribly this next run, and we'll do a better job. Although we're within range of where we need to be.
Now, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready here.
New training to our pit crew worked as we come out of the pit in 13th place, gaining a position. That's nice. This is better than dropping to the back.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear.
There we go, getting that huge run off. Oh, I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I do, but I didn't know where I could possibly go. I didn't want to come off the gas because of the run. Armin with the contact. He does not like us. He is one of the only trucks that are in the high line that don't. Some of them are frustrated with us, but nobody else is a rival that I'm aware of. We are back up in 11th place. We've been here.
Careful, still there.
Oh well. This thing we can do here is hopefully just, do what I just did there. And another nice run. Rutch kind of went up to the middle. And we're in 9th place. And if we can get into Nemechek's, there we go. Oh wow, Rutch got a way better pull than we did. That's got to do with their arrow on that truck being better than ours. As we continue to do well, we'll research and we'll continue to improve on our truck.
Got one peeking outside.
Rutch gonna push us.
Careful, still there.
As she is partnering with us. That's not a bad thing, as we hit 191 miles an hour. That was incredible.
You got room. You're clear. You're all clear
the
up
most
top.
without a push that we've gotten. Oh, here comes Enfinger to give us another push. That one wasn't good. That was bad. Enfinger partnered up with us and threw us right into the wall,
Outside, outside.
and we lost multiple positions. That was terrible. That
Car there
damaged
on the
us.
outside.
So, not really happy about that whole situation at all. We got Rayum partnering with us, but maybe, I thought I actually shut that off as well, but I
Got
guess
one up
not.
top. All clear.
See if I can hold this and get some of my stuff back.
Stay on the bottom here.
I wouldn't mind getting up behind Gustine here and getting that pull from his draft. There we go. Oh, that sucked. I saw Enfinger coming up to do it, and I just figured, well, we might be at the end of the corner or end of the turn when we do it, exit. But we just weren't there when he hit us. We were still turning. We could not keep turning. We got blasted up the track into the wall.
Hold your line. Got one outside. All clear.
And that sucks. So now we try to catch back up to Harmon, I guess. I don't really know. Trying to do what I can just to get everything relaxed. I mean, we definitely caught some damage from that hit, but we still need to maintain our tires. This just might be where stage 2 is at the best. I mean, Rayum's right there. He's going to give us some drafting. He's going to definitely give us a heavy hit. Oh. Trying to hang through these corners, through these turns at a decent clip. Yeah, I don't know. We're not a 12th place truck, so the fact that we're able to be up here is pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm overdriving it, which makes the end of the stages real risky. Got to be careful about that. Probably slow things down a little bit. I'd lose some positions, and then maybe I should accept that. Anything above 20th place is above where we need to be.
Got one
But,
down
of
low
course,
now.
we want to be above 20th place because it's more money for every position higher we get.
Inside.
Of course, I'm going to let some trucks go by right now.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Maybe a number of trucks will be going by. I'd love to not give up a position to Greenfield. We've been racing with Rayum and
Hold your
Gustine
line, stay high.
and Jennifer Jo Cobb all day. We've been around that area, but getting to Greenfield, we had a really nice lead on him earlier in the race. And I would just like to be able to keep him behind us.
10 to go.
10 races, 10 laps to go in this stage number 2, so let's go ahead and speed things up again. We'll be back at the end of stage 2. You know, hopefully in a pretty good position yet.
No points that stage, but plenty of
I
racing
think a
left.
caution came out because we had like 5 or more laps left, maybe 4 laps left in the stage. So I think a caution came out. Finished 16th. I mean, obviously, with that many laps left, our tires looked better, but you know, I know we smoked them a little more than we could have. We got a long stage coming up. I think by the end of this, yeah, we'll have 60 laps in the final stage. That's a lot of laps to go. We're going to be stopping under green at least once. And, all right. That's it. Let's go get it done. 16th place is above 20th, so that's good. We did lose one. David Schildhouse and their pit crew had a better stop than we did, but only one spot, and we can probably get right back in front of him anyway.
Are you ready now?
Hopefully. Which we have, is that Stout? Yeah, Stout on our outside. Be awesome if he didn't hate us and run us down the track coming into the corner. Turn, whatever. Little touch. Little more touch.
All right, you're clear there.
Little more touch. Little more touch. I'm not touching. I'm touching Schildhouse, but it's not because of.
All right, you're clear.
Wow. It wasn't because I wanted to. It was because I was getting pushed.
Car high, careful.
Oh no, I'm
you're
hucking
clear.
you for sure, dude.
Inside.
You and I are not on good terms right now, sir. I think I should have a good run off here.
Still there?
Wow.
All clear.
Okay, so again, I wasn't turning my truck down. We were being turned down by Stout. Right there. It's all right. It's all fine. Everything is okay.
Still there.
Ah, we didn't touch him. We got close, but we didn't touch him. And that's all that matters. Now he touches us. How about we do what they do to
Way on
us?
the bottom.
What's up, dude? Go to the wall? He came. Wow. Did he pay us back as much as he could there? That was hilarious. You know. I thought it'd be fun. We get abused so much on these tracks in these races. We're around those trucks. Coming up, though, I mean, the end of the season will be here in no time. Couple weeks worth of videos, and before Christmas, we'll be on the new season, and we'll all be fresh and not hating. We'll just be racing hard.
Still there?
Oh, he got the pull from Greenfield. You could tell right when draft enabled. He just flew up there. That was crazy. Looking like we're getting a pretty good run here, though. Yeah, there we go. Get up into the draft. We got Rayum as a partner. I will be turning that off except for on Talladega and Daytona in the future. I don't want a draft partner when I come off the gas.
All clear.
I don't need somebody flying up on me and smashing me through a corner like Enfinger did to us. Back up to 14th place. Lots of racing to go. I want to break it down into two sections. We'll go probably 15 laps, speed it up to our first pit. Then really another 15 laps.
Stay on the bottom here.
We're
Hold
10
your
laps
line, got one
talking,
outside.
15 not talking, and then the final 5. Try to make this something that is consistent on how I do the breaks in the race. Stages are easy. You break up the stages. Usually by the second half of the stage, you're not fighting real hard with people, not a ton of action. So that's
Still
important. But just trying to figure it out. I also don't need to be pushing it this hard because we have to have a truck at the end of this. So I think it's a 55 on pit road, so I got to remember that. If we do get to a green flag stops, I hope we do. I really hope we get to green flag stops. I don't want to be. I would like that to be a day, especially now with our pit crew. I think that we could get away with doing some good work now. Get on and off in decent fashion and not lose anything. So we're running down with Gus Dean, and if we get a good enough run, we might be in his draft. Oh, we got a really good run. She's going to get a great run off, but we're already up in front of Jennifer Jo Cobb, so it worked out for us as we've caught up with Dean now. Mike Harmon is the next position, and he's a second in front of us, so that part isn't great. And I'm not trying to run into Dean. I just want to be with him coming out. And I think Jennifer Jo Cobb got there. No. Oh, no, she faded way back. I thought she was there. Well, that's great. I'm just going to stay with Dean, see what we can do together. Or not. As soon as he went high, I'm not doing that. And we'll go ahead and get up in front of him, see if he's willing to draft with us. Maybe not. That's not a good sign. That usually means that they're mad when they don't partner up with you, so not great. Oh well. I guess we're on our own, but we got another really good drive off, and as long as we let the truck fade the way it should, it doesn't get loose off, and that works out for us. We put a bit of a gap between Dean and Cobb. Yeah, running around 165, 164 through these corners. Not a bad thing. Got another nice gap, and we're starting to catch Mike Harmon a little bit, which is interesting. Not a ton, but we have so much race left to go, it doesn't really matter. Jennifer Jo Cobb must have gotten into our draft there, because all of a sudden she was right on us. But we did get loose there. It didn't show it, but I felt it. I felt it disappear in the steering wheel. That's scary, especially when you're fading up the track. You don't want to bounce off that wall and lose everything. Yeah, I don't think we're going to hang on against those two. Look at how fast they are. Which, nor should we. I mean, I started the episode explaining that. I don't think that that's where we should be at all. We're not a competing truck yet. Can we be with a couple more races? Maybe. Competing with these trucks back here to get better than 17th, for instance. 17th, I think we have 15 custom, including us, 15 custom trucks, so you know, getting 17th place is kind of the cap for us, or has been. So the fact that we're up in 12th right now and still trying to go, it's been pretty good. Of course, we've only been doing it for 8 laps, and the concern comes when we've been doing it for 8 laps and we're already in the 70s for our tire wear. And this is lap 50 overall, so we just reached the halfway mark of the entire race. We're running middle of the track there, and it actually was kind of nice. Not as much turn, not as much worry. A little bit faster even. But we're losing it from Harmon. Nope.
Hold your
We
line,
almost
got
got
one
on it.
inside.
All right. Jennifer Jo Cobb doesn't hate us, so she won't hit us. That's
Hold
nice.
your line, got one inside.
Yeah, we're probably going to drop back to 15th in a very short period of time here. I don't know how far back everyone else from there is, but
Halfway, this time by.
all I can do is run with Cobb and hope that we can just keep running with Cobb. I really pushed that corner hard. Like, I rolled that corner. I only went down to half throttle and just let it go. See if we could hold it. I probably can't do that a lot. We can just absolutely torch our tires, but certainly did
Still there?
certainly did fight it, which was fun for 3 turns. The 4th turn we didn't fight it anymore, and that's how Cobb got the run off. I don't want to do that again. I don't care. Greenfield and Dean are going to pass us at some point. I'm basically fighting the inevitable, and I know you might be like, "Oh, you need to race them." Again, we're not a 13th place truck. We're a 15th unless there's trouble in front of us, and those trucks are off. By the way, Casey Kane out of the race. Don't think it brought out a caution, but I did see that his truck is on pit road and has been for quite a while. So, unfortunate for the number 4 Red Bull team. Truck is still feeling all right. We got a long way to go, though, and we're almost in the 60s for tire wear on that right rear, which concerns me a lot. Because we've been able to recover when we've gotten loose once or twice, but you get loose with the tires being worn like that, and I get a little more concerned. As long as there's not a truck on our own side, though, and we don't have to turn the truck extra, we should be okay. Should be okay. I'm watching Clay Greenfield, and I just think that, yeah, it's going to happen. I'm running the middle of the track now, slowing it down, and I just think that he's going to be able to get to us and pass us. I'm running the middle, trying to avoid... I'm running the middle, trying to avoid the... Oh, that sucked.
Inside.
Trying to avoid Greenfield overall and overturning my truck, and then I run into the wall, not paying attention. I gotta stop watching the leaderboard, pay more attention to what I'm doing, just let it be how it's gonna be. It's going over. That felt pretty good. See how the exit is. Exit felt pretty good. So again, it's just a matter of us paying attention to our drive off. I don't know how long. I mean, shoot, this is a good one if we don't snap and lose it coming out. Oh, that went really well. Hope we can replicate that going forward. However, we are about to go to a speed up until we pit. That's the next time we'll be on the mic.
Yellow's out. Back her down.
We see Bradshaw Stout run into the wall right in front of us. I gotta be honest with you. We got 34 left. We'll have probably 32 left after the pit stop, and we were struggling bad. I don't know what to say here. We're gonna tighten up the truck a little bit in hopes that we just slow it down, I guess, a little. I don't really know. I don't know what to do here, but I don't think we can roll this whole way. Only thing that's good right now is that we can't finish lower than 20th at this point. But we could if this goes green the rest of the way. All right, up into 18th place. Or up in 18th place.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Ready. Green flag. Inside, inside.
We got Egan on our inside. Don't expect to get any contact from him. Every time we've restarted, it's been a pretty strong showing through the turn 1 and 2.
Still there, inside.
This time, I'm going to ease off of him just a little bit. Oh, we get contact from Stout.
Still
We
there.
get contact from Stout again. And he's trying to spin
Road
us.
clear.
Thankfully,
All
we
right,
didn't.
you're clear.
If we were late stages, we would have been spun out. That would have been the end of it for us there. Thankfully, we're not. Problem is, I'm not really sure what we're going to do here. 29 laps to go in the race.
Clear high.
It's 10 laps longer than we went in the other stages. And I don't, I'm just trying to figure out how we can possibly do what we need to do to get ourselves in, to keep, or I don't know, to keep our tires from burning completely off. I guess I could slow down. That's about all I can do.
You're clear
Slow
all around
down.
there.
Hard to do that when you're trying to get the best position possible to make the most money possible so that you can improve your truck team overall. It does have a road course coming in up. We don't have a road course truck. We don't have the luxury of having 3 more trucks that we can have. Eventually we'll get there, but we really need to upgrade the trucks overall before we get to that point. Winning at Eldora was not worth a lot of money. I think we got 31,000 total. So, not great. This race, if I won it, was worth 30-something thousand without sponsorship bonuses. But I guess we'll just see what happens next season. What new sponsors might come our way with a better truck and the potential that we have to be competing for victories. I mean, I don't think we'll be there next year. Maybe by the end of next season we'll compete like that, but not early like we are.
Stay low, stay low.
I know we get a good runoff here, but I'm actually going to not. I'm going to try to save a little bit. Because if I'm near these trucks at the end of the stage or at the end of the race, and I have saved enough of my equipment, my tires and such, that I can actually put forth some effort, it'd be pretty awesome. Although I thought I really let off there and we actually gained on these 3. I don't know. Whatever I can do, right? Whatever I can do. Yeah, I just ran that turn 3 and 4 full on. But we didn't really gain, so that's kind of the concern with that. We're in Spencer Boyd's draft. We drop it into like the 2 or 150s here and kind of keep it. And then drive off. Get on the gas when we exit. Normally, especially early in the run like this, we'd be driving up and even passing them. But the reality is that these are the trucks that we don't have tires left. You saw we were in 18th place. We don't have tires left. What are we going to do at the end of a run? Lose all those spots. So this is where maturity has to come in, and we have to be a responsible driver that preserves our stuff as much as possible. Watching Greenfield and Dean as well, seeing if they're gaining on us. I might have to push it a little bit, get back up to Cobb and Harmon. Might have to push it a little bit here. Push it a little, not too terrible. So I didn't do that right, and I lost it. I lost those drivers, so that's not great. I was hopeful. was hopeful. I just don't think that... I don't know. I'm trying to think if... Because 30 laps is going to really have us loose as can be. If I don't, maybe I'll let Dean and Clay Greenfield pass us and sit in 15. I don't know. I know I'm letting them do that right now, ish. A lot of it has to do with, I don't think you understand. We were near wrecking loose at the end of that run, and we hadn't even gone 30 laps. So that's why I'm so concerned about the whole thing. And I don't want Rayum on my bumper right now. I don't want him pushing me through the corner. Stop.
Car there on the inside. Still there.
All right. Let's kind of see if I push it. I can do stuff, but it's not good. Not good if I push it. I'm going to stay with Rayum right now because I'm in his draft. But it's something that I knew when I first started testing the game out. It was the biggest difference in this game from Dirt to Daytona for me was the tire wear. You just cannot go balls out. Dirt to Daytona, the thing for me was learning how to save some fuel at times.
20 laps to go.
But I guess we'll see, because we're going to come back either next caution or with 5 to go. If there's another caution, we're driving as hard as possible. But if there's not, we need to maintain these tires. We need to maintain this truck as best as possible. I know that they likely won't pit again, and we can only drop back 4 spots if we pit. 4 spots if we pit. I know that the truck that would get back on the lead lap would go to the back, so we'd still be in front of them. That's why it's 4 spots. So if a caution were to come out, we'd be in a much better position than these other trucks and be able to drive up and probably get a top 12 or so. Who knows? And it's all determinant on how this next 14 laps go, really. So I'll be back on the mic, as I said, with about 5 to go. Oh, yes! Caution comes out. We'll probably have 13 to go. We're pitting. That should help us greatly. This could be huge. Free pass for Jeremiah Graham. He's in 21st place. Good race for that team so far.
All right, be smart
We
out
just
there.
got to not
Going
get
green.
wrecked in
Almost
our
ready.
in this
Green
part.
flag, green flag.
Nice no wreck on our inside. I don't think he's actually... I think he's just angry with us. He's not running us up into the wall, so there's that.
Say hi, say hi. Car there on the inside.
I'm not trying to save anything now. We're running as hard as possible. Well, I mean, I have to stay off of Jason White, but
Still there.
here we go. Here we go. No contact with anyone there.
Down low.
Very slight movements. Get on the inside of Egan where we'll be safe
Got room,
from
you're
Stout.
clear. All right, you're clear there. All clear.
Gotta watch. Don't want to
Got one
damage
up
my
top.
truck. Get right in behind Schildhaus. I don't care. Any drafting right now is good drafting for me.
Careful, still there.
And then if I do it right, I should be able to go through them.
Careful,
Yeah.
still there.
They don't have nearly the grip that I have right now. So that was huge.
You got room,
We're already
you're clear.
way ahead of where we were.
All right, you're clear.
That's what I was hoping for. I don't even know who brought out the caution. I got so excited about the caution coming out.
Still there.
So we get up into the top 10 through the
All
draft
clear.
on John Hunter.
Still there.
See if we can push Boyd or draft with Boyd to get him up in front and have a clean run going through 3 and 4.
Bottom.
And really push it. Because I don't have to worry about tires.
Clear.
So that's what we're doing. We're pushing it as hard as possible. We got Angela Rutch pushing or drafting with us. Of course, I'm going to move it up the track, so if she wants to, she'll follow us. She is. Get a bump. Not even. That was actually nice.
Now. All right, you're clear there.
Here we go. Up into 6th place. We're not going to win, but we certainly are able to drive harder than they can because they're on so much older tires. And I don't care if it seems scamish. We need all the points we can get from having 3 DNFs this season. This is what I like to call intelligent at the end of a race. 7 laps to go. Natalie Decker gets a big run off. All right, here we are. Pushing it still. I don't know if we can catch Austin Hill. Haha, didn't mean to rhyme that, but it worked. Not sure if I can. There we go. Still able to turn well, not gaining on Hill. We were within 9/10 of him. We got Angela Rutch on our back end. I mean, this is just higher quality equipment overall that they have versus us, but at least we, top 10. It's a big deal if we're able to maintain it. If Rutch and Decker catch us and pass us, so be it. It's still a top 10. I didn't see who was on pit road, but there is a second truck on pit road. We'll find out at the end of the race who that was that crashed.
Inside.
There's Rutch, right? Catch him right up.
Careful. Still there.
Decker right behind
Hold
us.
your line. Got one inside.
Drive down to
Load clear.
try to maintain our position as best as possible. Roll to the inside of Rutch, get a nice run off. Although she faded up, so she did a better job there overall.
Careful. Still there.
Oh, we're going to get the run on the outside this time, but she'll fade up with us just fine. And I was going to try to squeeze her down, but I realized that was not going to benefit us either. Trying to think do I just stay behind her and then try on the last lap to get around her before the finish line? I think that's what we'll try to do. Yeah, stick right with her in general. Hopefully she slides up because I screwed that corner up. I don't know if I can catch back up to Rutch, to be honest. I know I don't want to. Yeah, I feel like if I fade up, Natalie Decker's going to get in front of us. We only have 2 laps left in the race. I'm going to push as hard as I can here. Try to catch up to Rutch on these last now 6 turns that we have left in the race. I'm in her draft, and I push hard through 3 and 4 and get a really big run to catch her. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, we're a 10th within, and we are in her draft again.
1 more to go.
All right. I guess we'll find out right now if we're able to catch and pass or if she's too far out of range. I'm starting to think too far out of range is the answer. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before in my life. Oh, we're there. She goes high, we go low. We're sending it as hard as possible. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. We stay off her side. Get back. We needed one more lap. One more lap.
Hey, the owner's going to be happy with the top 10.
I am the owner, and I am happy with the top 10. 7th place finish in the race. Great job to the Tunity team. Fastest lap, Matt Crafton. Most laps led, Johnny Sauter. On the move, we started 20th, finished 7th. Tough break, Grant Enfinger. He is the one who went out as the second truck, finishing 31st place. Top 5 in the race, Johnny Sauter, Matt Crafton, Jordan Anderson, Stuart Friesen, Austin Hill. Custom drivers, we finished 7th. David Schildhaus finished 16th. Bryce Egan 17th. Bradshaw Stout 18th. Lance Norick 20th. Jeremiah Graham 21st. Gary Norton 22nd. Speedy Jones 23rd. Matt Kenseth 24th. Parker Smith 25th. Michael Chavez 26th. Eliza Bethel 27th. Taylor Carpenter 28th. John Perez 29th. Max Cost 30th. And then we had Grant Enfinger and Casey Kane not finish the race. We have made the playoffs. What a fluke by winning at Eldora. We are in the playoffs. Tony Savoy advances to the NASCAR Truck Series playoff. Is he a favorite to win it all? Absolutely not. We will be first out. Bryce Egan, congratulations. You have made the playoffs. Oh, nothing's going to change now because we don't have the thing on. Oh, I wonder if I screwed it up overall because of that. We'll see. Anyway, congratulations. You've made NASCAR Truck Series play. Thanks. Yeah, because none of them changed from neutral or whatever they were at. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations again. Oh, he congratulated me on my top 10. Thanks, Stuart. Jesse Little. Don't really care. You don't even drive. I should insult you every time. We jumped up. We're going to look at the standings right now. Because we're in the playoffs, we jumped up into 6th place overall. Interesting. But Grant Enfinger leads. Johnny Sauter, Stuart Friesen, Jennifer Jo Cobb, Matt Crafton, we're there. Jordan Anderson is there. Austin Hill. And that's it. Oh, no. Then we have Josh Rayum and Natalie Decker. I guess it doesn't show the non-playoff standings. Oh, yes, it does. Point standings for everybody. Natalie Decker. Okay, so let's get to our custom drivers and see where they ended up before playoffs. Casey Kane, 18th. Taylor Carpenter, 19th. Matt Kenseth, 20th. Max Cost, 21st. David Schildhaus, 22nd. Gary Norton, 23rd. Speedy Jones, 24th. Michael Chavez, 25th. Bryce Egan, 26th. Lance Norick, 27th. Parker Smith, 28th. Eliza Bethel, 29th. John Perez, 30th. Bradshaw Stout, 31st. And Jeremiah Graham, 32nd. Our next race, which will be the first playoff race, is at WWT Raceway. The Car Shield 200. We've got 160 laps at that track. But, folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I do want to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking your time. I do want to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.